called CD Access, and for some reason they have a bunch of games from 1997 that are still sealed, and I wish that I knew why on earth they have all these old games. But I think I talked about this in my Christmas video, and I am just obsessed with video games, particularly computer games from 1997. And so I bought a bunch of games from them, and here we have Ecstatica II. And I'll say this: the artwork on the box is kind of bizarre. I mean, we've got this dude and he looks like a football player or something. But I think this is supposed to be a medieval type fantasy game. And then you look at this orc here. And he looks so cartoonish. It makes me wonder if the game is meant to be silly or serious. For some reason I had the impression it was a very serious game, but that's before I ever actually had the box for it. And I'll get more into my experience with this particular game as we unbox it. But I guess we'll just go over the box some more. So on the side here, the publisher is Psygnosis, and I think I've heard of them, but I don't know. But then the developer is called Andrew Spencer Studios. And I'm like, Andrew Spencer Studios? That just sounds like the name of a man. And so I looked it up, and this is Ecstatica II, but apparently Ecstatica I was made by just one man by himself, and so he called his studio after himself, Andrew Spencer Studios. Now here on the back of the box we have some information about the game, and then there's some screenshots of it. And if you look very closely, you'll see the graphics sort of have this bubbly appearance to them. All the characters are made out of elliptoids, as they are described. And they have a very unique look, and a very cool look. In fact, the second paragraph talks about it. It says, using unique ellipsoid technology, Ecstatica II places you in a vast gaming world that'll keep you in its spell for a long, long time. So they were really proud of this technology, and it's kind of funny to think about. Nowadays, a lot of games are made in the same game engine that other games are made in, like Unreal or Unity or Crytek, and so they're sharing a lot of code. But this game was made in an era when people just made their own engines for every game, and so this guy wrote this ellipsoid technology and really only made guess one more thing I want to say about this is the website cdaccess.com that I ordered it from said that there is Ecstatica I and II in this box. But this box only says Ecstatica II, so I don't know why they put that on the website. But we'll open it and find out if Ecstatica I is indeed in this box. So for that, let's go ahead and go to a different camera angle. So we have the game here, but I kind of want to show my experience with the game. So I'm going to show how I first discovered the game. And that was in this issue of PC Gamer. And this was the January 1997 issue of PC Gamer magazine. This issue of the magazine and also the February issue are where I started becoming obsessed with PC games from 1997, because this is really all I had in regards to information about video games. And so a lot of the games that I was interested in were based off of what I read about. This was a time before the internet was really available to everyone. But here we are at the CD page. Nowadays, if you wanted a demo of a game, you could just download it. Or you could just watch a streamer play it to find out about the game. But in 97, magazines were very helpful. And getting demos on CDs was really how you got demos, because downloading would take a long time, or you didn't have the internet at all. But here there's a list of all the games, and the second one is called Ecstatica II. Okay, so here we are as Ecstatica II. And I played this demo just very briefly. I didn't even play through the whole demo, but I did think it was really cool. And so, one thing about it though is this word Ecstatica I'd never heard before. So I was actually I read it as Ecstatica. And so actually when I went looking for this game a couple of years ago, I searched for Ecstatica and I could not find the game. And I was like, I swear on my life I remember playing this game. Or I remember playing a demo of this game, but I cannot find Ecstatica. But then I found it recently and I was like, oh, it's Ecstatica, not Ecstatica. So for years I was calling this game Ecstatica II. Alright, so we will open the game now, but since this is a very old game, I'm gonna bring out the old latex gloves so that I can handle the game with utmost caution. Now, one thing about these gloves is they say one size fits most, but I actually have very big hands, so this latex, or I guess vinyl. ASMR farting. That's a video I've yet to see, but I'm sure it exists. I'm actually very nervous to open this brand new box, but I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but this box has been in shrink wrap since 1997, so for 24 years. And shrink wrap actually shrinks in time, and so there's actually like a deformation to this box. Yeah, you can't see it in the camera, but it's like it's been crushed like this with the shrink wrap shrinking over time, and so the box is not like flat. The surface of this box is not flat anymore. It's one of the unfortunate things about never opening boxes. I just wonder what the best approach to open this is, but we will use my knife. see what's inside the box. And I really am wondering if, like the guy said, there will be a copy of Ecstatica I inside. Because that will just blow my mind if it is. I mean, this box literally says the box contents are 1 CD-ROM, 1 manual, registration material, and map. So, unless Ecstatica 1 and 2 are on the same CD. So I think we can already see that there are 2 CD-ROMs. And then of course there's registration material where you can subscribe to PC games. Yeah, I wish I could subscribe to that. I was always curious about it. I actually got a CD from a friend of mine that just had PC games demos on it. And it had a lot of cool demos on it. But I guess they were just never as popular as PC Gamer, so they aren't around anymore. I version will run natively on Windows 10. I'll find out. It is going to be quite a bit of work to get these games functioning, to be honest, since they're not on GOG.com. I want to carefully get the manual out of here, which is hard wearing these gloves. I need to just sort of, there we go. It's caught on the edge there. Ecstatica. I don't know if this is a poem or a story, but it's the type of thing that most of the people that play this game probably never read. No, actually, they probably did read all of this because this was a time when manuals were important. Nowadays, games are designed so that you don't need a manual. Alright, so this might actually run fine on Windows 10 because this is already saying that you need DirectX to play the game. And so since the game requires DirectX, it's not using weird graphics. Like a lot of early games used weird graphics that might not be compatible with newer systems. Like if it was like a Windows 3.1 game. So this may actually just straight up work. I'm interested to find out. So it looks like this version of Ecstatica includes the Ecstatica II demo. Okay, so it was made by more than one person, but Andrew Spencer was the main programmer on the game. But then other people worked on the artwork and other stuff. Jack Everett. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Bye bye.